All right, so 2022 is here, and I have fitness goals that I'm going to reach, and I'm sure a lot of you all have some fitness goals that you would like to reach. Well, at least that's what I've been seeing, not only in my DMs, but also in questions that people are asking when they come up to me in the gym. That also has been more of a thing recently, which I don't mind because I do want people to live their best lives and, get that body that they've always wanted. Because let's just say I grew up in an area where everybody was a certain race and they typically liked other people of that race. And with me being the only person of my race in most of my classes, most people didn't really like me or find me physically attractive. But I did start getting compliments more so for my body once I transitioned from baggier clothes to more like fitted clothing. So I guess that has always been a reason behind me wanting and pushing further in order to achieve the body goals that I wanted. Also, looking on sites like Hunk du Jour and seeing like the guys and the models and stuff, I'm like, dang, I definitely want a body like that. Because although I was skinny, I was like weird shaped because I had wide shoulders still and I was just like really skinny. And that's definitely not the look that I was going for. So luckily, I have been able to attain some sort of the body type that I've always wanted and am excited to push forward. So I figured it'd be great to compile a list of some tips that will help you hopefully achieve some of the goals as well. I also want to say before I get into the tips that if you are specifically wanting to transform your body and want one-on-one coaching, I will be opening up, to 8 to 10 people to begin with. I just want to make sure it's manageable and I have that one-on-one, time for you. So I will not only be offering nutrition plans, but workout plans as well to get you your body of your dreams and the body type that you want. So make sure to email me at my new email, bodybytino@gmail.com. I'll put it right here, bodybytino@gmail.com if you are interested in one-on-one coaching. So for everybody else who want general tips on how to just get progress, here we go. First of all, push harder. I swear, I know it's cliche, but before I trained for the fitness competition a few years ago, oh my God, it's actually becoming a really long time ago, but 2015, I did a fitness competition, I'll put it right here, where I transformed my body in about 3 months, and I always worked out. I loved working out, but I never knew how far I could push my body. Like, you literally can work out one body part doing various exercises to make sure you get all parts of that muscle group and literally just smash it back to back to back until it's just beyond dead. And with recovery after a few minutes, I never knew how far you could push your body. And I guess the best advice I can give you is to push harder. Our bodies are super resilient. A lot of you probably can't even imagine the strength that you already possess. You just haven't put your body to the test or experienced that amount of effort of trying to achieve something regardless of the physical pain. Because I will say there is a burn when you're trying to build muscle. You will get fatigued. Your muscles will get cramped. So it's something that is inevitable and it may hurt as you progress through it. But pain only lasts a few minutes or a few moments, So it's not that big of a deal. So just push harder, and till failure means you literally fail. Not, oh, I'm tired. That's another thing people don't really get. The second thing that I cannot stress more is don't expect results. And don't get misconstrued. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a goal or anything. Of course you have to have a goal and the end goal will come, but you can't expect to see results every week or every day, it's just not realistic. So if you don't even think about results and just more so focusing on consistency, I guess the best way I can position this is, instead of looking in the mirror and saying, oh, my arm isn't bigger, more so look at your schedule and say, did I work out 5 or 6 days this week? Did I make sure I maintained not only by eating enough calories, eating quality calories, and making sure Hey, what's up? What's wrong? We're doing a video. Making sure I'm eating in the proper way to make sure my metabolism keeps going and doesn't want to store fat, especially now that I'm restricting or going into eating healthier and working out more. Because as you work out more, you'll likely even be hungrier, which is okay. It's okay to be hungry, because a lot of times you'll be hungry for 15 minutes and then you won't be hungry. You know, like, you don't have to eat every time you feel a little hungry sensation, because after 15, 20 minutes, it'll go away and then you'll be fine. So number 3, I just want to talk about how consistency really makes the biggest progress. You measure yourself, or you measure your strength, and if you are not consistent, you will not be continuously going towards your goal. And it won't work. Like, people say diet, people say working out, it's consistency. It has to be consistent diet, consistent workout, period. For number 4, don't compare yourself to others, your body, or your progress, because not everybody's gonna have the same results in the same amount of time. Although, whenever I work with anybody, I do say, show me how you are looking and show me the body that you want. First of all, to see if your goals are realistic, because some people have goals that are completely outside of their body type. But then I also want to break down more so focusing on you and how to build you. Most people get stressed on wanting to look like this, but it's like, no, you should want to look like you, but bigger delts, or bigger chest, or like more defined abs. It's more so, how do I transform the body that I have, more than how do I look like this person? And that will also help your mindset on your progress and goals, because you're no longer holding your goal as somebody else's result when you are two different people. Your goal is more so an end result of the progress that it takes in order to get that result of those bigger body parts or of losing weight. It's just more so consistency, progress, and making sure you are positive, even if you are regressing. Sometimes you regress and it's okay, but fix it. All right, so number 5 is what I tell people when they come up to me in the gym. More recently, people have been coming up to me in the gym asking what I do to build muscle and get to where I am. Luckily, I feel like I'm about where I was right before the pandemic, and hopefully I can go beyond in 2022. But I always say, do more reps, more reps, more reps, more reps. More reps, I would say, is the best method in order to build muscle. And even for burning fat, lightweight, like 5 pounds, but for 2 minutes, 5 minutes of doing bicep curls or tricep extensions, or, you know, light, just the bar of squats. You have to do something that's stressing your body to the maximum, to the point where you are failing, and that will help you achieve the results more quickly. A lot of times people stop when they get tired, and that's just gonna be like, that's literally pointless. Like, if you stop, they feel like going and it's like, oh, that was hard, I'm gonna stop. It's like, no, like, it should be like, oh, that was hard, let me keep going. Oh, I barely got that one up, let me keep going. Oh my God, I really barely got that one up, but let me keep going, you know? but maybe you don't, and that's the problem. Number 6 is one that I don't even do as often anymore. I used to be like the split queen. My party trick was like to drop down into a split. Woo! Now I feel like I would hurt myself. If you haven't already noticed, number 6 is stretching. I can't emphasize more how important stretching is. If you're not stretching, you're not building muscle. You're not losing weight properly, because stretching is fundamental. Fundamental. I mean, sleep also. If you're not sleeping properly, you're not getting a full night of sleep every night, then you're probably not seeing the best results that you can see in regards to weight loss or muscle growth. What's up? So you know what? I'm gonna make that a goal of mine. I'm gonna try to do a split again, because I'm scared to try it, but I'm gonna do a separate video and do my split journey, and we're gonna get it together again. Okay. All right, and then number 7, workout, diet. People say, oh, 80% diet, 20% workout. 50-50. One, you can't, they are directly proportionate. You can't work out and not have a good diet. You can't have a good diet and not work out. You might see weight loss, or you might see muscle growth, but you won't see both, and you won't see a consistent thing. You will plateau, period. That's the quickest way to plateau, is not focusing on both equally. You have to make sure you're consistent with a good diet, and you're consistent with your workouts, and also making your workouts harder and harder. That's another thing people don't realize. They do the same workout over and over again, but you have to work out harder when you get stronger. As you get stronger, you have to work out harder so you can continue growing, and you have to eat more so you can continue growing. When you lose weight, you have to continue to lower the calories. I don't recommend somebody going from eating 8 to 10,000 calories a day to 1,700 or 2,000. No, start out going to 6,000, 5,000. After a couple of weeks, going down to 4,000. After a couple of weeks, getting at 3,500, staying there until you hit a good, like, basically, if you're 300 pounds and if your 3,500 calories will be 205 maintenance, maybe scale down to 3,500 and continue that until you get to 205. Then you can reevaluate. It's all about making sure you are consistent and progressing with your body in order to achieve your goals. And I get it, some people don't understand and know how to do that, but like I said, if you want one-on-one coaching, I'm here, bodybytino@gmail.com. So comment down below any fitness questions you have. I'll wait until this is done. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you achieve your fitness goals in 2022. I hope, we can get this together. Yes, and comment down below any other fitness questions you have. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell next to it, to make sure you're notified every time I post. And I do have a link tree, so all my links, including my OF, will be in my link tree down below. Until next time, bye guys.